Hello, everybody! Kwanzaa is here, and so in honor of this very special occasion, I'm going to be reading aloud a Kwanzaa-themed picture book. This is Little Rabbit's Kwanzaa, written by Donna L. Washington and illustrated by Shane W. Evans. Let's dive in. Little Rabbit was not having a very good Kwanzaa. Being the littlest rabbit in the family was not easy. He couldn't remember the names of all the days. He wasn't allowed to light the candles, and his brothers and sisters made wonderful gifts to share, but Little Rabbit was too embarrassed to share his gifts. He hated being the youngest. He was always in the way, and everyone told him he was too little to help. You can see in this illustration, the family's all together, all working hard, getting Kwanzaa ready, but then in the background, in the corner, we see Little Rabbit. The only part of Kwanzaa that he really loved was the big feast called Karamu. This year, he wasn't even going to have that. Grandma Rabbit was sick. She lay in bed all day drinking dandelion tea. Mama Rabbit was so busy taking care of her, she didn't have time to cook. Mama, if Grandma Rabbit is sick, who'll make the feast of Karamu? Little Rabbit asked his mother. Shame on you, Little Rabbit, his mama said. Grandma Rabbit is sick and all you think about is your stomach. You, go outside. Poor Grandma Rabbit. I hope she feels better. Hopefully that dandelion tea will help. But for now, let's get back to the story. Little Rabbit hopped out and sat on the big, gnarled tree stump. He really wanted to go and talk to Grandma Rabbit. She was very wise. Little Rabbit sat and thought. He thought about all the things his Grandma said about Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a special time when we help each other. That's what Grandma Rabbit said. That's it! Little Rabbit jumped up and danced around. I'll bring Grandma Rabbit a special treat for Karamu. That'll make her feel better. That's a fabulous idea, Little Rabbit. Let's see how it comes into fruition. Little Rabbit hopped down the road. Where are you going so fast? Mama Oriole asked Little Rabbit. I'm going to find a tasty treat for Grandma Rabbit. She's sick, and I want her to have a good Karamu. Little Rabbit hopped away. Mama Oriole didn't know what Karamu was, but she knew Grandma Rabbit. Grandma Rabbit always brought out warm seed cakes and worm pudding when the weather got cold. Poor Grandma Rabbit, said Mama Oriole. I wish there was something I could do to help. Maybe there is. Let's see. Little Rabbit stopped by the side of the path. He looked under some logs to see if he could find something special for Grandma Rabbit. What are you doing, Little Rabbit? Asked Groundhog, sticking his head out of a patch of grass. I'm trying to find a zawadi for Grandma Rabbit. She's sick. I want her to feel better. Little Rabbit hopped off. Groundhog didn't know what a zawadi was, but he knew Grandma Rabbit. She always had time to make little toys for the animals when they were bored. Poor Grandma Rabbit, said Groundhog. I wish there was something I could do to help. Let's see what Groundhog can think of. Little Rabbit hopped down to the pond. Maybe he could find something pretty for Grandma Rabbit. What are you doing, Little Rabbit? Asked the frogs. I'm looking for something pretty for Grandma Rabbit. She's sick. She should have something pretty to hang on the wall at Kwanzaa time. Little Rabbit scratched an ear and hopped away. The frogs didn't know anything about Kwanzaa time, but they knew Grandma Rabbit. She could paint beautiful pictures and write wonderful poems. Poor Grandma Rabbit, said one of the frogs. I wish there was something we could do to help. Here's Little Rabbit meeting the frogs, and there they are. You know, it's so special that everybody has an individual connection with Grandma Rabbit. It shows just how much she cared about her community. That's something that you, if you're watching, you can try yourself. Try helping others and try being there for others in times like Kwanzaa or whenever. Little Rabbit hopped through the field looking for berries. Where are you going, Little Rabbit? Mama Field Mouse asked. She was dragging all of her children behind her. And Grandma Rabbit is sick, said Little Rabbit. I'm going to make sure she has a good Karamu. I'm going to find as many berries as I can. The rabbit looked proud as he hopped through the meadow. Mama Field Mouse didn't know anything about Karamu, but she knew Grandma Rabbit. Grandma Rabbit helped out with the children when Mama Field Mouse had to run errands. Poor Grandma Rabbit, said Mama Field Mouse. I wish there was something I could do to help. Little Rabbit scampered through the trees. Good morning, Little Rabbit, said Papa Squirrel. Why are you sniffing around the trees? I'm looking for something to give Grandma Rabbit. She's sick. and I wanted her to have a good Kwanzaa. Little Rabbit hopped away. Papa Squirrel didn't know anything about Kwanzaa, but he knew Grandma Rabbit. She always helped him gather nuts in the fall. She even helped him remember where he hid them. Poor Grandma Rabbit, said Papa Squirrel. I wish there was something I can do to help. There's so much wisdom and so much kindness portrayed in this society, this group of people, this community. Little Rabbit spent the whole day trying to find something for Grandma Rabbit. He was as hard as he could, but he didn't find anything at all. He was very sad. I guess I am too little to do anything. As the sun was setting, he hopped slowly home. When he opened the door, he had a big surprise. Let's take a look as we see Little Rabbit sitting on the stump. A big surprise is coming. What's it gonna be? Everyone was there! Grandma Rabbit was sitting in the big chair with a huge smile on her face. The frogs had brought pink flowers from the lily pads. Mama and Papa Spider hung them from the ceiling like lanterns. Mama Oriole was conducting a fine chorus of birds. And Groundhog brought little toys and gifts for everyone. Mama Field Mouse had gotten together with Mama Possum and Mama Raccoon to make a delicious feast. The air was full of excitement. Mama Rabbit served the plates and Little Rabbit ate until he thought he would burst. That's so kind. That's so sweet. Look at everybody. Look at all they're doing. Look at what they're doing for Grandma Rabbit. That connection, the kindness that she'd given them, they're returning right back. They're playing it forward. After that, Papa Rabbit told funny stories about Brer Rabbit, Anansi the Spider, Guinea Fowl, and Mosquito. The stories made everyone laugh. Then, Papa Spider plucked on his web strings, Cricket got at his fiddle, and all the animals had a wonderful dance. Grandma Rabbit taught everyone a new word. Harambe, she called out as her friends danced. It means let's pull together. We don't need anyone to tell us that, said Papa Squirrel. We already pulled together. Everyone laughed and shouted, Harambe, Harambe, Harambe. They're having so much fun. It's a party. It's a special time. It's a special connection. I love this. When the Karamu was over, Little Rabbit sat with his Grandma in the big chair. Why are you so sad, Little Rabbit? His Grandma asked. Didn't she have a good time? Yes, Little Rabbit said quietly. But I wanted to do something special for you. Grandma Rabbit just laughed. You silly rabbit, she said, hugging Little Rabbit tight. If you hadn't gone off looking for Karamu this morning, it never would have found its way here tonight. Huh. I guess Grandma Rabbit's right. Maybe the animals of the forest, the animals of the community are all just one big family. But Little Rabbit frowned. But I'm the only one who didn't have anything to share. His Grandma smiled. You shared your dream, Little Rabbit. And your dream brought all of our friends and neighbors together. That's a big thing. Little Rabbit felt proud. My dream did all that? Yes. I'm not surprised, though, his Grandma said. Why not? Little Rabbit asked. Because I have faith in you. If you have faith, Little Rabbit, there's always hope. Oh, I'll try to remember that, said Little Rabbit, yawning. By the way, said Grandma Rabbit, snuggling him close, this was the best Karamu ever. Now, with many books, I would say the end. However, that's not the end of this story. Because if you go to the back of the book, you can learn about the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. You can do your own research, and you can learn all about this special occasion, this special holiday. So if you're interested, check out this beautiful book. Check out Little Rabbit's Kwanzaa. It's a story you're going to love. It's a story that you will cherish. And it really teaches about an important holiday and a time that comes always during the holiday season. But I feel like it needs to be talked about more. And I feel like the stories and the principles shared are so key, so valued, and so important. Check it out. You're going to love this book. It's very sweet, very, very, very great. Bye-bye. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa.